Hello and welcome to Data Research Labs. For this tutorial, we'll walk through how to download and deploy our end-of-line editor tool. So how do I download the tool? Well, first you open a browser and then you go to the URL github.com/dataresearchlabs, all one word. And when you hit the landing page, search until you find the Data Analyst Toolbox somewhere on the page. Click that link. Scroll down until you find the end-of-line editor for text files. Right now that's the only tool that's created, but later there'll be several. Click the link. Now you're on the home page for that particular tool, the end-of-line editor. And if you were to scroll down, read the overview, and then there's two download sections. We're going to come back to downloading the application in a minute, but you can also download the source code here as well. The difference is that the source code is an Access 365 ACCDB file, where you can get to all the source code and objects, whereas the application is an Access 365 ACCDE, B on the end versus E on the end. B as in boy, E as in egg. And the E file is the application. And you can use that, but you can't see, or more importantly, from a security perspective, you cannot alter the source code. So I suggest using the ACCDE, the download application here, within your organization so that the app is secure, nobody gets into the source code and changes things or looks around, etc. And if you need it, the source code's available as well. You should copy that down as well, just don't distribute it. So let's go ahead and click the download application. And there's the file that we want, the ACCDE. Click that, and then click the download button in GitHub. And then from there, mind scanning. I'm going to hit see more. And then I would actually click the folder, and when the folder comes up, copy that and paste it or move it to wherever I want it to be installed locally on my machine. So how do I deploy and configure the tool? Well, once you've saved the file on your system, go ahead and double click to open the ACCDE file. Notice the security warning that pops up. This is expected, and it will happen every time you open the file until we go into the Trust Center one time and configure access to trust this folder where the file resides. For now, go ahead and click the Open button to continue, and then close the app. Don't use this button. Close the app with this X up here, and that leaves access running. Then click on File and Privacy Options and the Trust Center and the Trust Center settings and the trusted locations, and we do not have our folder there. So I'm going to add a new location, and I'm going to browse to where that is stored, which is on my ctemp test. Hit OK, hit OK again, and hit OK again, and yet again, all the way out. And it's going to pop up this message, access will, you must close and reopen the current database. Okay, I will close the whole database now. And now when I open the ACCDE going forward, I won't get that security warning anymore. It'll just open right up fine. And if for whatever reason I wanted to, click the X, I could undo that, privacy options. And I could go to the Trust Center and the Trust Center settings and the trusted locations. There's the one I put in, path, and I could remove that. Hit OK, hit OK, hit OK, close it. And now I'm asked every time again. So that's how you add and remove a folder from the Trust Center. So how do I access the source code? Well, you've saved on your system from a prior step the ACCDB file. So go browse to where that is in Windows Explorer, and then single click it, press and hold the Shift key down, and then hit Enter. And what's happening, well, the security warning, one time you'll be asked, go ahead and click Enable Content. What happened when we held down the Shift key was it did not run the application. It opened it up, and there's all the source code. And note that I did not release the Shift key until the entire application had come up. I'll do that again so you can watch, close. And this time I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to double click. So Shift key is down, double click. I'm still holding the Shift key down. I'm still holding the Shift key down. Yeah, it came up behind the scenes, and there it is. And it doesn't have that enable button anymore. That's a one-time thing. But there's all the source code, so I can double-click and go look at the source code, the VBA source code, or I can right-click and look in design view at a screen, right-click design view of a table, etc. Now, alternatively, What if I had just double-clicked this and forgot to hold the Shift key down? No problem. The app loaded. I'm going to hit the X here. Don't hit X. It'll close this and Access. Hit the X. Access is left open. Press the F11 key. There's access to the source code. Just an alternative way of doing the same thing. Thank you for watching. And if you found this video helpful, then please smash that like button and subscribe for more related content. Also, check out our other related videos and playlists in the boxes to the left.